What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this is 5 things you need to know to survive as a CNA. Let's get started. What's up, everybody, and like I said before, these are the 5 things you need to know if you're going to make it as a CNA. Now, there are many more things you need to know, but I'm going to touch on those at a later date, or I'll let you figure them out for yourself. But if you're a new CNA, or even if you want to critique me, if you're an OG CNA, or you know what I'm saying, you've been a CNA that long, come on and watch this video and see if I'm right, because I know I am. But for you new CNAs, pull up a chair, sit in the front of the class, and hear these top 5 things that you need to know off the bat before becoming a CNA. 1, you are at the very bottom of the totem pole, whether you're in the hospital or whether you're in a nursing home. Especially if you're in a nursing home, you are at the very bottom of the totem pole when it comes to medical care, because I think they treat like housekeepers worse than us. But even some housekeepers make out better than us. But at the very bottom, you are at the bottom of the totem pole. You are the very first to be blamed for anything that goes wrong. Do not expect some kind of hierarchy or anything. You don't have anything to say against a nurse or a DON or an administrator. If it came down to it and a DON and an administrator had to choose between firing a nurse or firing you, you are going to be fired, because in the eyes of most DONs or administrator, a nurse is way more important than a CNA. This is the hierarchy: CNA, nurse, DON, administrator. You see how you're way down here? This is where you are. This is where you'll be for the rest of your career. Learn to love it at the bottom. If you don't like it right here, feel free to go ahead and become a nurse. So then most nurses end up becoming DONs, they become administrators, and they end up sucking altogether. But if you're going to be a CNA, know that you are at the bottom, and there's not much love at the bottom. Not much love at all. Number 2, residents' families suck. They suck so hard. They suck so fast. They suck so much. Residents' families, for the most part, are just trash. Now, there are some residents' families that are just angels in disguise. They come, they help you. Some residents' family come and they'll wash their own parent up, or you know what I'm saying, wash their own brother up, or you can get them dressed, get them up into their wheelchair, you know, help them around, you know what I'm saying, be there all day. You know. Some residents' families are great. They are true family members, and the resident is glad to have them. On the other hand, you have those other family members. Most CNAs know them. They come in for their once a year visit. They come in, they complain about everything. They want to complain to the nurse about everything. You mess up one thing, they want to complain to the DON and the administrator. It's just a whole fucking hassle. And then they go off and you don't see them again for another 6 to 8 months. That's why you become a resident's family, for the most part, more than their actual family. Okay? Don't let a resident's family come in there and try to make you feel horrible, because they're not going to be here. They think they have the right to come in there and just talk all this mess and spew all this bull up on you. And they are barely there themselves. Okay? You are a resident's family. Their family is not. If they don't act like family, you are the resident's family. You never let their so-called family members make you feel any different. Number 3, nobody around you can be trusted. And what I mean by that is CNAs, nurses, physical therapy, family members, the activities directors, secretaries, blah 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 blah. All those people, at a moment's notice, even for something that you think is lightweight, will tell on you, spit venom on you, whatever. Nobody can be trusted, okay? I have learned this the hard way, okay? The people you think are cool, they come in there, they have the nice smile, they always smiling, hey, hi, blah, 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 I brought cookies, I brought blah, 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 oh, let's resident this, resident that, blah, 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 and they be all nice and in your face, and you're thinking, yeah, they cool, and at the drop of a hat, you get called into the DON's office, and you find out that the same people that was in your face, talking all nice and friendly, are the same people who went back and told venom on you. And you just, now you sitting there with the deer in the headlights face, like, you know what I'm saying, I thought we was better than this. No, never make that assumption. If you're lucky, there will be 2 to 3 people that you work with who you can trust wholeheartedly to have your back through any situation, who will have your best interest at heart. If you're lucky, there will be 2 to 3 nurses who will have your back. For the most part, if you fuck up, or if somebody think they can, if they tell on, I don't know why people tell on you. It's not like they get a boost in their check or free gift cards or something, but people just will tell on you. People will tell on you, and they will spit venom on your name, and just like I said, nobody around you can be trusted. Number 4, you must have thick, tough skin to work in this business. You cannot come into the business being soft. You have to have a warm heart, but at the same time, you have to be very cold-hearted, because it's very. You can come in at the beginning of your shift and find out that your favorite resident has died, and then you, if you're about your money, you have to go on through the rest of that shift and care for the people. You got to have a smile. You got to care for the rest of the other residents who need you in your set. You know, you can't be walking around all droopy. You can't get emotional at the drop of a hat at the first sign of something horrible. You know what I'm saying? You have CNAs have to keep a cool head, just like nurses have to keep a cool head in crazy situations. Residents acting up, blah 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 blah. You have to have, you know what I'm saying? You can get, and it's the same. You know what I'm saying? You can have your other fellow CNAs bullying you. You can have nurses treating you bad. You have to have a thick skin to be in this business. Otherwise, you will not survive. It will eat you alive, and then you will be back to stripping or working at Burger King or wherever you was thinking you was getting your life together. And number 5, and this is a big one. When you get into the CNA business, you are not going to start out making the money that you think you will. As a matter of fact, you may go a long time not making the money you think you should have. When I got into this business at the place I'm working, I was making 9 something an hour, and to make ends meet, I was working double. I got where I work. You get paid every 2 weeks. You get 10 days in between those 2 weeks to work. When I first started working, I was working doubles every single day to make money to pay my bills and to survive off of. And the checks was fat, and they were gone just as fast. Like, if you want to make the money, you have to sacrifice the time. And I just now recently got up to the money where I was supposed to be years ago. I'm just now getting those raises, so I'm in a better spot now. But when you first start out as a CNA, you will not be making the money you think you have. You think you're supposed to. You just have to, either you sit there, you stay at the place you are and you tough it out like I did, or you can move on to a place that actually cares about their CNAs, I guess. But that's it for me, guys. I want to thank you for sitting through this video. These are 5 things that every CNA should know, and even the new CNAs coming in, the things you should know before becoming a CNA to help you decide. But if you like what I said, leave a comment below. Leave a comment below in the comment section, and be sure to like and share. Turn on my post notifications so you see my content first. And even if you didn't agree with it, you know what I'm saying, leave a comment anyway. I'm FrankoThePen, and I will see you guys next time.